the show last night and gave up my secrets, but I had to save it for the tailgate. This is absolutely a betting for me. The Mountain West, where I do it the best, the top tip of the top tip right here. This is a rematch of last year's Mountain West championship right here. And I think the score was 44-20 or something, Boise State. And I believe I was wrong then taking UNLV, and I'm not going to be wrong now. I'm taking Boise State. I already got a -3. I mean, it just comes down to classism in the Mountain West. I mean, if you got to play in the Mountain West, are you going to go to the Bluegrass State, or are you going to go to some of these other outfits? A lot of the top players go over there to the Bluegrass State. They got big chances to do big things. They play good competition. They just a little level up. I love what they have going on at UNLV. They're very explosive. They do have a chance. I'm not going to say they have a chance. I mean, if it comes down to 3, I'll take the wash. It's all good. But when the running game is your main key ingredient effectively, it's kind of difficult to play 4 quarters. On skates, I call it, when the defensive line's getting pushed back instead of getting pushed forward. And then, although the Boise State has some. They had some jitters on the defensive side. They'll look like a big dog in this one. They do get to the quarterback, which that's what they haven't really experienced since the quarterback change, is them actually getting to the quarterback. So he has his work cut out. What's his name? Malik Hodge over there at UNLV at quarterback. He has his work cut out for him against this Boise State line. They're bigger. They're a little bit more aggressive. You might not be able to be so elusive, or all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be kind of rough. And I think at the end of the day, Boise State brings it home again. If UNLV is to beat them, it's going to be on the third one in the Mountain West Championship. I think if they see him again, the coach over there at UNLV, he's a really smart guy. He's not going to go for getting beat 3 times in a row. Anybody else coming with me on Boise State?
I come with you, but not on the side.
There you go. I'm with you. Come on with me.
Yeah, so you got the number 2 offense in the country. Outside Miami's putting up 600 yards a game. Boise State is putting up some huge numbers, of course. With the Heisman candidate running back that they have, he's tearing it up. He's got like 1,300 yards. So they're still putting up 40, almost 41 points a game. And I think UNLV is going to get their share. I mean, you talk about the quarterback, Williams. He's been picked twice in 88 attempts. Not a bad number. He's kind of feeling that offense pretty good over there too. So it's going to be. I think this is going to be a matchup late in the season too. So this is not the last time we're going to see these guys. So I love points here. I think they're both going to score. I don't. Normally when we get 2 high scoring teams, we look under. But I think this is one of them teams. One of these rivalries we're going to see often moving forward, with the realignments and stuff. So put me on the over here, guys. 66.5 is a tall number, but I think they get there. I think we see close to 80 points in this game.
100%, 100%, Doc. I completely agree on that total in this one. I think it's high for a reason, guys. Right now it's at 64.5. I definitely like the over in this spot. UNLV's been able to score at will, and Boise's been able to score at will, and Boise hasn't been able to stop pretty much anyone this entire season. This total's high for a reason. Yeah, give me the over in this one, guys. This is hitting 70. This is hitting 80. That Utah State game, we touched on it last week.
Oh
how
my
high
God.
the total that was.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad I took that over. Easy money, I mean, when you see a total that high, it's going over for a reason. And this one's going to go over. This is going to hit 70 or 80, like you said, Doc. So yeah, this is a bet over for me.
Yeah, I like to say they put it that high because they couldn't put it no higher because they knew it was going way over. But anybody else want some of this Mountain West right here? Let's go for it, Moose. I know you got something good to tell me.
Hey, we riding on this one, big boss. Boise State, let's go. I am right there with you. Really, I'll keep it simple. I mean, if you, like I mentioned earlier, I have a whole dive on this that I went deep. I went to the deep end, Mariana Trench type style. But it comes down to Boise State legitimately has their playoff chances still alive. They can run the table and they can make it. And I don't really like talking conspiracy theory. I don't believe this at all. But the conspiracy theorist does think that they want Ashton Genty in the playoffs. They want to be able to show him and say, like, look at this amazing running back that is at a Mountain West Conference team that is one of the best players in the country. Like I feel like that narrative wants to be pushed. just so they can kind of spit in the face of the NIL deals that are out there where you see guys rolling up to practice in their Lambos. But really, this comes down to what I think is going to happen in the red zone. UNLV has not been great in the red zone. They have been fine, but they have not been great. And Boise State hasn't been great either. But if you're talking about a team that this means significantly more to, I kind of think that this is going to be the Boise State side. All that being said, I actually do have an inside source at UNLV. One of my coworkers, his son, actually plays on UNLV. And I mentioned this as like, kind of think you guys, this game might not be as big to you. As like, no, like this game is going to be massive. But the feelings before the game change when the game starts. And I think Boise State is absolutely the better team. So give me Boise State here. I got the -3. I think this is going to be a public AF. It's going to go up through the roof. And you're going to see probably 3.5, 4.5 in no time. And if it's not, I might be a little worried. But Big Boss, we riding.
Let's go. JT, are you doing some Mountain West?
Well, I'm gonna tell that over. If it's at 64 still, I'm gonna hop in the trunk since there's no room in the cab, and I'm gonna ride with you guys, man.
Let's do that. And I like the over too. I mean, I can see both of these teams. Well, Boise specifically, I can see them putting up 30 points plus. I mean, the Gentry damn near averages 4 touchdowns a game or something on a good night. So yeah, I like the over as well. I'll probably put that in too, and just as bad as I'm doing today, I think I'm gonna need to do that by then. But let's keep it rolling, man. This is definitely a bet it right here. Let me hit the bet it button right here.